Hi there everybody, it's Anna with Anna from Lucy Paper Crafts and welcome to my new online class. This week I'm featuring Stampin' Christmas Classics bundle and the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. This video, how I make these cards, is free to watch and enjoy for everybody. I do have a PDF tutorial and I do offer a Stamp at Home kit just for a limited time though. You find all the details on that in the description below the video. So yeah, let's hop on over to my crafting table and let's get stamping. All right, so here is card number 1, the pocket gift card holder if you want to, or you can just make it as a regular Christmas card. And what's really fun about this one is I used our very best trio punch. You find it in the annual catalog. And I wanted to give you a quick tip on how to punch it because I know some people have been struggling with it. So these are the pieces that I used to make this card. It's a 4 1/4 by 11 card base, scored twice. So that's that. And then for the inside, we have our basic white. Then we have 2 pieces of designer series paper for the outside that go on here. And then you also have some garden green and some old olives, olive cardstock for your die cut pieces. And then some real red ribbon to tie around. So, and I have some scrap paper here, so because I wanted to show you just real quick how you can make sure that you have coordinating corners, because what a lot of people do is they put it in here, the corner. Let's see if I can get out of the glare. So put it in here and then they just do this and then they end up with, do you see that? Here's the is a curve like this and here the curves like that. So you do not just go around like turning 90 degrees. What you have to do is you put in your first corner and punch and then flip it over. Okay, so don't turn 90 degrees, flip it over and then punch again. And then this time, as you can see, you have the curve here and there as well. So as you can see, you can make some really cool labels with this. So yeah, let's go ahead and let me show you how I put this card together. So here is card number 2 for our Christmas Classics online class. And here are the pieces. So we have a basic white thick cardstock card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Then we have some basic white cardstock that I embossed with our Tree Rings Hybrid embossing folder. There's a whole set of dies that coordinates with this. You find that in the annual catalog. So that goes on here. Then we have some designer series paper from that Joy of Christmas suite. Then I have another piece of basic white where we're going to die cut, let's see here, our big label here, and then we're going to color it. So all I did was I used my shaded spruce Stampin' blends and then some real red Stampin' blends. And then I just went around and colored my berries here first, and then I colored the rest of the label. And then I also used my Stampin' blends to color the embellishments. The sparkle gems, these are actually the silver ones. So I just did 3. Of course, you could do more, but I thought that was plenty. And then I have a little strip here where we're going to stamp our sentiment and die cut it and layer it on top. And then I have this really cool burlap, I would say it's in crumb cake, ribbon that goes our card as well. All right, so let me show you how to make this card. right, and then here is card number 3. I think this is my favorite because it has lots of pecan pie on it. So, and here are the parts for this card. Again, a basic white thick cardstock card base, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. And then we have some real red cardstock to layer on there. And then a big piece of the designer series paper. So on one side it's this shaded spruce, and then this really fun pecan pie early espresso wood grain there. And then we have a big piece where we're going to die cut our intricate layer there. And then we have two more pieces. One is for our label, where we're going to stamp the sentiment and pecan pie and then die cut it. And this is for stamping the leaves twice in shaded spruce and then color them with my shaded spruce Stampin' blends. And then I stamped the berries also on it and die cut it. Those are in real red. So, but I wanted to show you something. You have some bits and pieces here of my pecan pie, because I've been asked before. I showed it in a video, but it was kind of like a spit up video, like, you know, super fast, how I use up my pieces of, you know, the pieces of ribbon that you just end up with when you tie your bows and then one end is too long. So let me show you how I actually do this. And I wanted to not just make it part of the quick part of the video where I just put the card together, but actually wanted to show it to you. So I'm going to take, you know, some longer pieces here, and I put some glue dots on there if it's coming off, and I'll make a loop. So it really doesn't matter what your ends look like. And then I do that again with my other piece. So okay, so I have my two loops here, and I love to use our silicone mat with this. Now then I have two more pieces here where I could put some glue dots on there as well. And what I'm going to do is I place my ribbon like this, and here it kind of matters, like you want the nicer edges here, because that's actually going to show. And so I lay it like this on my on my mat here, on my silicone mat, position it how I want it. And then what I'm going to do is just imagine I have that label die cut now, and I put some adhesive here on the back, some Stampin' Seal, and then I just, you know, just for presentation purposes right now, I'm going to pull these apart a little bit more. So have my stamped image here, my label, and then I just, like I said, I put some adhesive down here and down here, and then I just kind of hover over it, and then I push down. And then it's all coming off with the label. So that's how I do it. And so you'll see how I do it like in the next step when I show you how to put together the card. Anyways, I just wanted to show you real quick. So, you know, and explain a little bit more how I use up my scraps like that for a card like this, with where it looks like it gives the illusion of using a lot of ribbon, but it's actually bits and pieces. All right, so let's put this card together.